This is officially a top 2025 movie as of right now. Wallace and Gromit, I've seen it hundreds of times as a kid growing up. BBC just released a new movie edition to the series, released on January 3rd. We watched it, and we're about to review it now. Wallace and Gromit is a claymation series where Wallace, the inventor, and Gromit the dog's match geniusness. They're both geniuses, and they're both are geniuses. Yes. Wallace and Gromit are both geniuses that help each other. Wallace spends his time inventing trinkets and toys for the others, and Gromit helps pick up the slack while everything's falling apart. This tale talks about Wallace inventing a gnome that is smart and helps Gromit garden, and he decides to sell it to the masses, and it kind of goes crazy. It's a fun tale. It's a great homage to the classics and originals, has all of the old characters and lots of Easter eggs.
It's definitely a classic for me instantly because I love the Wallace and Gromit movies. I love The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. I love the classic shorts that they did back in the 1990s. I will definitely watch this again. It's great.
Absolutely. I can second that. I thought it was a very fun movie. And the Easter eggs, like you were saying, Peter, I thought the humor was sly, hilarious for all ages.
I think I have to recommend this film above just about everything we've reviewed so far. Yeah, for throwbacks in the movie, you see the penguin, Feathers McGraw, who is the criminal who is in jail in the zoo now for stealing the diamonds. From the start of the film, you see Wallace getting dressed through his different machines. You see all the portraits on the wall. You hear the classic Wallace and Gromit theme song as it's coming in. It's just perfect. I think one of the things that this series does so well is take very simple things made out of clay and make them very ominous and just goofy. Quality 10 out of 10. I think for the claymation style of movie, they could not have executed it better. Excitement, I gave it a 9 out of 10. You know, there's always room for growth. It was a couple of things maybe in the film that could have been a little bit better, but it was just so much recognition of the originals that it just ended up being awesome.
For me, excitement, it was definitely a 9 out of 10. I love British humor, and there were some hilarious scenes. It builds. It's kind of a little bit of a slow start, but the nostalgia of Wallace and Gromit and, you know, like you said, the inventions and the machines and all that, it rises, and it's hilarious. I love how they build the tension with the penguin and the lighting, the cinematography. It's just awesome. And I love claymation. I love stop motion film. Speaking of quality, 10 out of 10. Like, it's an instant classic. I will definitely be rewatching this movie. It was refreshing. It was fun. And I highly recommend it.
I thought the quality of the movie was also a 10 out of 10. It was perfect. Claymation, very unique. I know it takes a lot of time to film that movie. An excitement for the movie, I would give a 8.5 out of 10. I really like suspense and just being fully invested in the movie, which I was, but it wasn't to the point of other movies. But it was very fun, hilarious. We were all laughing a lot, especially when the gnomes picked up the car, and then that's how the penguin was driving the vehicle.
It's just genius.
Yeah, I think the big thing you always ask when you see a sequel to a series is this film going to add something new and also respect the old stuff? At first, when the gnomes were introduced, I thought this was be kind of corny. Boy, was I proven wrong. I laughed probably 50 times at least in this film. Yeah, like they said, there's the scene with the cars. There's the scene where you see the gnome charging and he's watching Gromit sleep in bed and he just makes the funny noises. This movie does have a little bit of an ominous, scary feeling for some kids. You know, it's fantastic because I think it caters to all ages. I think for young kids, it'd be great if they're not be scared. It's not like it's a horror movie or anything, but
I would say, I don't know, it would be a good age range, maybe like
10?
10? Yeah, I was going to say 10, 11, 12. I think that's perfect. That's something to keep in mind. But, I mean, Wallace and Gromit, it was great.
For those of you that haven't seen Wallace and Gromit, go check it out. You can watch it on Netflix. Fantastic film to watch. Very fun. Good for the kids. All around. Any audience can watch it.
Make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment down below which Wallace and Gromit is your favorite. And we'll see you in the next one.